Have you ever bitten into a steak so tender and flavorful that it made you stop chewing for a second because something about it felt different, deeper, almost unforgettable? And that feeling is exactly why so many people around the world point to one place when talking about the best steaks on earth: Argentina. The story of Argentina's famous steaks does not begin in a restaurant or on a grill. It begins far away in wide-open lands called the Pampas, where cattle roam freely across endless grass fields under open skies. Because in Argentina, beef is not just food. It is part of life, culture, and identity. Flavor and a texture that feels natural instead of heavy. And this grass-fed lifestyle also allows the cows to grow slowly. A great steak is not only about the animal, it's about patience. Because Argentinians believe good beef should never be rushed, from how the cattle are raised to how the meat is cooked. Once the beef is ready, butchers play a key role. Because in Argentina, butchery is a respected skill passed down through generations, and cuts are treated with care and knowledge, not just sliced and sold. Argentinians use cuts that many other countries ignore, like vacío, entraña, and asado, and they know exactly how each cut should be cooked to bring out its best flavor. Then comes the fire, which might be the most important secret of all, because Argentina does not rely on gas grills or quick flames, but on wood and charcoal, slow-burning fires that create steady heat and smoky depth. The famous asado grill is not rushed. It is built slowly, allowing embers to form before the meat ever touches the grill, and this slow cooking process lets fat melt gently into the meat instead of burning away, keeping the steak juicy and flavorful. Seasoning in Argentina is surprisingly simple, because when the beef is good, it doesn't need much, and most steaks are seasoned with nothing more than salt, allowing the natural flavor of the meat to shine instead of being hidden under spices and sauces. Argentinians believe that steak should taste like beef, not like marinade. And this confidence comes from knowing the quality of what they're cooking. Cooking time is also treated with respect. Because steaks are not flipped constantly or pressed down, they are left alone to develop a crust, then turned at the right moment, not by a timer, but by experience. And when the steak is finally ready, it is rested, because resting allows juices to settle back into the meat, making every bite tender and rich. But the real reason Argentina makes the best steaks is not just technique, it is attitude. Because steak is never eaten in a hurry. Meals are shared, conversations are long, and food is enjoyed slowly, turning a simple steak into an experience. Families gather around the grill, friends wait patiently as the asador controls the fire, and eating becomes a moment of connection, not just consumption. In Argentina, steak is not about showing off. It's about respect for the animal, the fire, and the people at the table. And that respect is something you can taste in every bite. By the time you finish an Argentinian steak, you understand that the secret was never one single trick. It was the land, the grass, the time, the fire, and the culture working together, proving that the best food in the world often comes from simplicity done right. And that is how Argentina makes the best steaks.